What is going on, Fam Jam? It's another edition of Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here at Georgia. Now, Yeehaw or Hellnaw, if you are new to the channel, is basically my way of saying, hey, Yeehaw means this is a good song. This is a great song. I recommend this song. Hellnaw, it's not really for me. Doesn't mean it's not for you, but I'm not going to recommend it many a time, if at all. So that's the differentiation between Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. And today we're going to go look at Ella Langley featuring Riley Green, You Look Like You Love Me. Now this is the CMT studio sessions. This is a trending audio. So I've only heard like 20 seconds of it. So I wanted to go give the whole song a listen. Already we're like the first frame of the video and he's got a Braves hat on. So awesome. Shout out to Riley Green. Go Braves. But let's check this one out. Fam Jam, let's go.
I was all but 22, I think at the time. I'd been out on the road, lonely at night, and it'd been a while, so it was on my mind. Well, I saw him walk in with his cowboy hat, and I thought to myself, I could use some of that.
Super old school country feel. You have the background, acoustic guitars, you have her talking rather than singing, which will lead into it, but this is that really old school country feel that like Ernest Tubbs, when they were doing shows at the Ernest Tubbs record shop downtown Nashville, that old school Opry feel to it. Absolutely.
His boots like glass on a sawdust floor, and moves like nothing I'd ever seen before. So I walked right up and I pulled him to the side. I handed that man a beer and I looked him in the eyes and I said, baby, I think you're gonna want to hear this. So I told him, excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. I want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave, and you look like you love me.
So absolutely, this is, you've got the new age country singers, and they've done really well for themselves, put out good music, don't get me wrong, but this is almost like a not cultural divide, but just a divide. I don't even know what kind of divide it is because it's not really an age divide or anything, but there's a difference in her approach to country music and an approach to country music from like Carrie Underwood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like hers is that late 80s, early 90s, really twang, just you don't question it. It's country music. It's not influenced by pop. It's not influenced by other genres. This is absolutely 100% country music. So that's what the whole feel, the approach to this song is, and then her going into vocals and singing instead of the talking to begin with, absolutely matches that feel, that just the vibe of the whole thing.
Well, I was down at a local beer joint with a few of the guys, and this cute little country girl called my eye. And I'm here to tell you, man, she was the prettiest thing I'd ever seen in a pair of boots. She walked right up to me and handed me a beer. Gave me a look like, let's get out of here. And that's when I realized she was every cowboy's dream come true. And she told me this right here. She said, excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. I want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave, and you look like you love me. All right now.
So if you ever see a man in a cowboy hat and you think to yourself, I could use some of that, don't waste your time. Just give him this here line. Goes a little like this. Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. Want you to come on home. Baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. You look like you love me. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. You look like you love me.
Oh yeah, super classic country. I mean, the guy in the back had a Shania Twain shirt on. Everybody had boots on. You had a solid country song. We didn't mention Mama or a Truck, so it's not the perfect one. But you had all the makings. Even the microphones they were using were some of the old school microphones that you would have seen in the 50s. Again, some of the stuff you would have seen in like Ernest Tubbs or the old school Opry, which would have been the Ryman back then. And those kind of mics, I'm sure those are new age mics instead of the originals. Those aren't ribbon mics. Those are digital mics for sure. But it just... that felt so classic country, authentic classic country, but it's new age. And it was really nice. You had like 3 of the 5 things you need for a perfect country song: beer, boots, love, the bar, everything. So I get why this is a trending audio. She's got a classic country voice. So it's not pop country. It's not genre-bending music at all. No, she's a country singer. That's what it is. And I love the fact that they brought back the talk verse, sing the chorus, talk verse, that kind of feel to it of a lot of old school country as well. So I think it pays the humblest of homage to what country music came from and what country music used to be, and then says, we can make this kind of music today, but here's how we're going to do it. I think they did great. Now, that isn't the studio version. Clearly, that was a CMT version, so they were doing it live. So I'm curious to see what the studio would sound like. I'm sure it's the same approach, but them being able to do that live is even more impressive to me. So that's why I wanted to check that one out. If you want me to go react to the studio version, that's like a lyric video or something, I'll be more than happy to. Leave it in the comments below. But as far as that particular version, Yeehaw! Yeehaw! There may have been 2 songs I've reacted to totally on the channel that's more apt for a yeehaw than that right there. So it just fits. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to go watch that video, maybe you hadn't seen that version and you don't want me to interrupt you, you can scroll to the description below. There is a link. It will send you right over to the video and you can watch it and check out other stuff that they have done. On the way there's a big red button. Smash that subscribe button. It just says subscribe. And then when you click it, it turns gray and says subscribed. And I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel so much. And we will see y'all next time. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see y'all later. But until then, Fam Jam, I'm out.